Hey, what's up gamers, it is The Honest Gamer here, and today I'm bringing you a new honest review of Tribes Ascend for the PC. Released April 12, 2012, the game is a free-to-play first-person shooter developed and produced by Hi-Rez Studios and is a multiplayer game only. The game uses a modified version of the Unreal Engine 3, and uses aspects from other Tribe games in the series such as skiing and jetpacks. Okay, so what's good about Tribes Ascend? Well, to start off, it's incredibly quick to pick up and go. The only thing not explained to you in the tutorial is the difference between the three classes you can choose from, those being armor choices of light, medium and heavy. To start with, you must choose before the match begins which side you wish to fight for, the Blood Eagles or the Diamond Sword. The differences between these two teams are the models or skins, however the weapons remain the same. Once you have picked a side, you must then choose which class to play, the first being the Pathfinder. Being a lightly armoured soldier, you will have access to smaller weapons. The advantage here is that you are able to move quicker and your jetpack has more boost in it. The disadvantage is that being as lightly armoured as you have far less hit points till you die, and less armour means more damage from incoming attacks. The second class is the Soldier. With his medium armour, he is between the three classes in terms of abilities to take damage, hit points and speed of movement. They also have medium-sized damaging weapons. The third initially available is the Juggernaut. They move slow but they die hard, and their weapons, whilst not quick whatsoever, when aimed well hit hard and sometimes can afford a one-shot kill against light and medium opponents. The three classes work well on the map at the start of the game, with an additional 6 classes being unlocked later as you gain experience points and progress. The different classes will serve your individual playstyle well, with snipers being unlocked with stealth abilities and medium classes gaining access to a bot and being able to repair certain structures later on. The difference between these classes was noticed right away, as you chose which target you wished to take on, watching heavier armoured enemies getting tackled by lighter moving allies. Moving on, the size of the maps are decent. It allows for you to make good use of the jetpack ability, and you're able to move swiftly across it, capturing the flag in fast-paced mayhem. Moving on, the jetpack and skiing abilities in the game allow for an entirely different style of combat I was normally used to. When used with some understanding and skill, they allow you to quickly move and fire your weapon at the same time. The jetpack being used as a fantastic way to avoid incoming fire and escape dangerous situations. The skiing allows you, when used correctly, to move at some speed downhill, but if not utilised properly will end in an uphill slope death. Overall, they made for a new playstyle I haven't experienced yet, and I thoroughly enjoyed using them and experimenting. Lastly, the graphics are actually pretty good. When I turned the settings up to full, I noticed some decent shadow effects on my weapons. The gun effects themselves are also pretty good as well. Later on, the game boasts a lot of customization in terms of upgrading your weapons and your belt, which carries grenades, with updated versions producing more damage output and so on. Experience points are earned through several means during play. Firstly, XP is gained by how long you spend in the match. This amount can be vastly increased by using your real life cash to increase the speed in which you gain XP. Secondly, if you win or lose is also a factor towards gaining it. Credits during the game are earned by killing opponents, repairing structures and capturing objectives. These credits cannot, unless playing in an arena, be carried over to the next match and must be spent, allowing you to use things like an orbital strike, tactical strikes, and have supplies dropped across the entire map using the laser targeting gun. Badges are earned by achieving certain goals during play, and these award an instant amount of XP. There are also 14 maps available and 4 different gameplay modes, these being Team Deathmatch, Capture the Flag, Arena, and lastly Capture and Hold, both unlocked at level 8. There is also a whole host of different perks available to upgrade and use when you have gathered enough experience points. For a free-to-play game, there's nothing really wrong with it from what I have seen. Some people may be bugged about the paid-for gear, but from what I have seen it doesn't allow for people to create super characters, but instead just to get what free players wait for but faster. But weapons given to you at the start do the job nicely of blasting your opponents away anyway. So overall the game's a winner for me. It has that appeal of being able to quickly jump into the game and blast away senselessly at your opponents, whilst also allowing more dedicated fans to spend time, or albeit real cash, to invest in their chosen warriors, upgrading their gear to make them more ferocious in combat. For a free game, you really can't go wrong with its graphics and playability, so feel free to check the drop down box below for a link to download it straight from the company's website. It's very skill orientated and a hell of a lot of fun. Okay guys, for now, that's all from me. If you enjoyed watching and would like more honest gaming reviews, previews and history of gaming shows, then be sure to subscribe to the channel. You can also thank Fretty for requesting the game to be reviewed by visiting his awesome channel in the drop down box below and subscribing to him. And as always, it is The Honest Gamer here, and happy gaming.